Afternoon, everybody. Whoops. Don't mind me. Just fixing something here. All right. Today we're live. It's that time of the week where we go live once again every single Wednesday from 12 to 12:30 until we decide otherwise. So today we're going to be talking about, excuse me, I look the other way. I'm setting up the computer in order to chat with you. If you do so, come on the chat. Otherwise, you can always catch this as a video later. Today, we're going to talk about waking up early, the importance of waking up early, and how to actually wake up early, practically. So, if you give me a second to set up here and give other people a chance to join, we will be talking about that soon. Waking up early, the importance of waking up early, and how to actually. Okay, so here we are. Just sharing a couple of links here so that people may join us. If not, that's fine. Like I said, they can catch this as a video later. Just sharing it again. Here we go. Okay, I'll give the people like 1 more minute to jump on in when I set up here. And God willing, I'll talk to you live. Otherwise, like I said, you can just catch this as a video later. And I do have a couple of announcements, so hopefully you can catch it. I would like some feedback, input. I don't know, something here. I always do this random dance as I wait for people. It's nothing new. Don't mind it. Okay, just like 30 more seconds here. We'll be starting. I'm almost set up. So here we go. Today is such an exciting topic because waking up early is super duper important. It can change the whole entire, it can help to change the whole, I can't talk today. What's going on? It can help to change the whole entire course of your day. Okay, here we go. Just making sure that the chat is working. Testing that out now. Hi, we are live. Ooh. Just trying to type here. Good morning. Good afternoon, everybody. Today we are talking about how to wake up early, the importance to wake up early, and how to practically do it. You know that my hair is always doing its own thing. Live and let live. What are you going to do? That's the kind of relationship I have with my hair. Live and let live. So let's jump right in, shall we? Waking up early. Why is this so important? Well, when we get up early in the morning, it is super duper important because we can't pour from an empty cup. And if we wake up at the same time as our families, the minute we open our eyes, somebody already needs our attention. Now, I am a mom of 2 boys, 3 and under. I do not know what it's like with older children. But for the most part, a lot of people come to mom when they need something. And if you're waking up your eyes and hearing mom, that cannot start the day off to a good note. At least that has been my experience with my boys. I love caring for them. I'm very blessed to have them. However, if the first thing I hear when I open my eyes is mom, I need this, mom, I need that, especially from a 3 or 2-year-old where they absolutely need everything, which is fine, totally fine, and a complete blessing. However, it is a little bit challenging to do that when I'm just waking up. I haven't even wiped my eyes, haven't spent time with the Lord or anything. So that is my importance for waking up early. I challenge you. Last week we did a little challenge on the live to write down all our responsibilities, write them all down. We're on a journey together to simplify our lives and slow down our living. I know I can use this a lot because I'm always on go, 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 and I feel very compelled to slow it down a little bit. So yeah, that was a challenge last week. Catch the live from last week. Wednesdays, we're here every Wednesday from 12 to 12:30 or 12 to 1, depending if people jump on or not. And then that was our exercise for last week. And then this week, I want you to think about, why would you want to wake up early? What would you have to gain? I know that it can be challenging, especially when we first start to do this. But when you begin to think of what are your reasons that you want to wake up early, or if you don't want to wake up early, and I'm just springing this on you, think of what could possibly be the benefits for you and your household. It'll be different for every single household. Maybe you're working on writing a book. Maybe you just want to sit down and have a cup of tea. You want to spend time with the Lord, if before you speak with anyone else, or you just want to give yourself a facial, whatever the case may be. Why do you want to wake up early? What could possibly be the benefits? Do you want to get some exercise in? Do you just want to journal? Do you want to have some you time before everybody starts pulling you in different directions? So my challenge to you today is start thinking about why you want to wake up early, and if you do not want to wake up early, what could be the possible benefits if you did choose to wake up early. My own is that I need some downtime, alone time before the boys start pulling me in all different directions. I love them, love taking care of them. There is no shame in that. But however, I can't pour from an empty cup. I just can't. And I've tried it before. Sometimes I have tried to get up with my boys and it just absolutely doesn't work. I do not mind getting up before them. It's actually a treat. Can you guess what time I get up in the morning? Leave it in the comments down below if you're there. I'll answer the questions momentarily, but if you can take a wild guess, and you will not believe it, and it's really good. I have energy the whole entire day. I do go to bed a little bit earlier, so that is a hint, but take a guess. And also, in the comments down below, put down what time is your ideal wake up time. What would you need to do to get up early and crush your dreams, accomplish your goals, or just sit down and color? Like, the morning is your oyster. What would it take for you to do that? What benefits could you receive from waking up early? Okay, so now when you've written that down, I need you to reflect for it. That will be your why. Dig deep. Dig so deep right now. If you're watching this later, pause the video and dig deep. Why do you want to wake up early? Do you want time to yourself? Why do you want time to yourself? Dig so deep right now. Ask yourself like 6 or 7 times until the reason is so compelling that it almost wants to make you cry, or even does make you cry. So now that we know why it is so important to wake up early and you have a template to create your own custom reasons, now we're going to get into the how do we actually wake up early. I'll pause here for comments if anybody has anything to say on the live chat, even if it's just hello, so I don't feel like I'm talking to myself here. That'd be super duper cool. And then after that, I'm going to answer the question about what time we wake up. And then after this, I'm going to give you some practical tips about how you can get up early as well. Remember, I am a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a homemaker. I have a YouTube channel that's not yet monetized, so please subscribe. I run a blog and a bunch of other projects. I have children's books, a merch store, you name it, and I probably have it. Why? No idea. Like I said, I have the habit of just doing everything. Although I am super passionate about the YouTube and the blog, it is just, they are my babies. I just want to get this information out here. I feel like I have so much positive homemaking things to share, and even though I'm not yet monetized and I have not been for coming on 2 years now, it's fine. It's totally fine. It'd be nice to have money for the mission, but what are you gonna do, right? I'm just so passionate about this, and I love making cleaning fun and homemaking fun, and I know that anyone can do it. And yes, everyone is a homemaker, even if you work outside the home. That's just my opinion. You can be a full-time worker, a full-time homemaker or not, but you're still a homemaker, because if you've ever put any socks in a hamper, done any dish, or done literally anything in your home to make it better, you're a homemaker, my friend. All right, what time do I wake up? Any last guesses? Okay, it might shock you that I wake up at 4 a.m. 4 in the morning. Well, anywhere between 4 and 4:30, but normally 4. The reason why I say 4:30 is because lately it's been getting darker in the morning and it's been so hard to get up. But I do get up before 4:30, because if I don't, I won't get the things done that I need to do, including spending time with the Lord, including filling my cup first, including all the projects that I have going on. And I do follow the Fly Lady system, so I do the morning routine before my family gets up in the morning. So yes, if you guessed 4 a.m., That is the time that I wake up between 4 and 4:30, 5 and 5:30 on the weekends. You're not supposed to twist your time around too much. And I do like waking up early in the weekends because Saturday I get to rest before the children get up. And then Sundays we have church, so I get up early, enjoy some quiet time to myself before the family breakfast and everything like that. It is really fun. Now, how do I do this? We're going to get into the practical steps. For anyone just joining us in, we're talking about mornings and how to wake up early and why to wake up early and what's the importance of that. So just revealed that I get up at 4 in the morning. How do I do it? Well, first of all, I gave a little hints earlier. I go to bed super early. My boys, by God's grace, go to bed at 7 p.m. sharp. They are lights out, prayers are done, stories are done, bath times is done, sharp. Close your eyes, it's bedtime. By God's grace, they have been really good sleepers. I did follow a method book. I'll link it down below. So if you're watching this later, you can check it out later. I do know, however, that it was only by God's grace that this has happened. So my boys go to bed at 7 p.m. sharp, and then I go to bed at 8:30 p.m. sharp. I tend to fall asleep by like 9, so I'm roughly getting 7.5 to 7 hours. Everybody is different. I know you need 7 to 9 hours of sleep to function. Believe I'm super duper fine with 7, but you test it for yourself. I would try 9 first, because your body would wake up before that if you do not need that. Again, it will wake up. It will give you a hint. We try that for a couple of more days. If you feel completely fine with 7, then go ahead and do 7, 7.5. 8 is also fine. I will say that the sleep cycle is 45 minutes, I believe. I will link some information down below. Don't quote me on this, but however long the sleep cycle is, try to sync it up to the time you want to wake up. This is also another hack, if you will, that you can use, because you would naturally be in a lighter state of your sleep cycle, making it easier for you to get up earlier in the morning. And this is you can try this tonight. You can try this tonight. Count backwards from 9 hours, 8 hours, 7.5, 7 hours, and put that you want to wake up at this time. So what time do you need to go to bed? Everyone has families. Everyone has commitments. I do too, which is why I go to bed 8:30 or 9. Our boys go to bed, like I said, 7, and then my husband and I go to bed at that time. Yes, so that has been working for us. That's how I do it. That's how I get up early. But then again, I am a super early bird. So what do you do if you're not an early bird? What do you do if you want to wake up early? Okay, I see all the benefits in waking up early. I really do. And I want to wake up early, but I'm just not an early bird. Let's say I am, but maybe you're not. Okay, no problem. Don't fight yourself. You're not an early bird. Say less. I still think that there are benefits to getting up early, especially getting up before your family, because like I said, you can't pour from an empty cup, and anything that you might want to do before your family wakes up, you just gotta get it done, right? Okay, so in this case, I would still say to wake up a little bit earlier, even though it might be challenging. You can incentivize yourself, you can bribe yourself. I used to bribe myself with things all the time. I used to wake up at 5, and then I wanted to wake up at 4, but sleep, right? So I just wanted to, and then when it was cold, I just wanted to like stay in the bed. I've been waking up like 4 now. I wouldn't say for almost a year. Now that the weather's changing again, it's like whatever. Like I said, between 4 and 4:30. But so then I incentivize myself. I have this, like, I love tea. It's really yummy to me. So I get up and I make myself a tea, and I say, like, if I get up, then I can have the tea, and if I don't, then I can't. And then also within the warmer weathers, I would make this drink. It's like from Trim Healthy Mama. It's really good drink. Um, Hold on. I'm trying to think of the name. I forgot. Oh, the shrinker. Yeah, I can, whatever. There's a recipe book so you can get it from. It's really, really good. It's by these sisters. We can talk about this another day. It's like this really good plan. Yes. But anyway, like I was saying, I got completely distracted thinking of the delicious drink. Wow. So I would buy myself like that, and I would incentivize myself to, okay, if you get up, you can have it. If you do not get up, you cannot have it. And you can just do like that with anything that you want. Maybe you can bribe yourself with I don't know if you drink coffee, certainly I've heard that works all the time. You don't like coffee or tea, then maybe an activity that you like to do. If you like to color, you want to color, do you have a hobby? Get up and do your hobby. Or do you want to start a hobby? Think of a hobby that is super exciting. And then that for sure will get you out of the bed, because if you get up now, you can do it now, right? If you also, another thing that worked for me for a season in my life when I was trying to be more consistent with spending time with the Lord in the morning. I'm a Christian, by the way. So in the morning, I would say, God, I'm going to meet with you. Oh, this is when I was trying to get up at 5, before I was waking up at 5. I would meet you at 5 sharp in that spot in my home, and I'll be there. And then I would feel like incentivized to get up, because I wouldn't want to miss that meeting with God, with the Lord Almighty. So I did that for a little bit, and it really worked. And I encourage you to do that too. So if you're a Christian like me, you can definitely try that, meeting with the Lord at a certain time. Or like I said, alternatively, you can give yourself a treat, whether it's a tea, a coffee, or a fun activity that you can have in the morning. That would really super work. For any of us just joining us, we're talking about the morning and how to wake up early and the importance of waking up early and practical tips that you can do it. We've already shared 2 practical tips that you can do tonight to get yourself set up. Another reason why people might not want to get up early in the morning is just too cold, or it's just too hard to get up out of our beds. Well, if the tree isn't enough, and or the activity that you're finding yourself to do in the morning is not enough, how about if you have yourself like some warm socks or some warm slippers or a nice warm and cozy robe waiting for you in the mornings? That would incentivize you to get up for sure. Or if you want, here's another trick. If you have a like thermostat, well, okay, so if you have children, this may not work unless you have your own vents in your room. Put the thermostat to like colder at a certain time, or if you have, like, I don't know, if it's warm weather, I would assume, like, turn off your AC at a certain time. You'll want to get up because now you're cold and you want to be warm, or vice versa, and you'll get up because it's gonna shut off. And if you don't get up and turn it back on, you're gonna be cold, your family's gonna be cold, and you just don't want that. So if it will turn off for like 10-15 minutes, that will definitely lure you out of the bed. So that is another thing that you can do to get up early. Oh, actually, we had covered 4 tips, because one of them was your why. Remember, that enough should compel you to get up. Have some goals and some visions that you really, really want to accomplish, even if it's just, I just want to sit down and rest for an hour before my family gets up. And then that would definitely help to incentivize you to wake up in the morning. And I was even saying, like, for my night owls, I still recommend to get up at least 30 minutes before the family, because you want that time to fill up your cup. When I open my eyes and I hear Mom, I'm like, oh. And yes, darling, they're 2 and 3, so it's a little bit different. But I do feel that whenever I get up before my family, the day just goes smoother. Like, you get up, I dress for the day, which I also recommend, but that's another video. And get dressed spend time with the Lord, get dressed for the day, do my finally morning routines, and then I get to work on, YouTube stuff and some other projects that I'm working on. Stay tuned for all of these. And yeah, so those really super helped me with that getting up early. Another thing that you can do to get up early is, if you sleep straight through the night and you have no trouble like getting up to use the bathroom or something, chug like a whole bottle or cup of water before you go to bed. Just take like 1 or 2 and sleep, and you sleep. And then you will see that by 4 or 5 in the morning, you will get up, because you must run to use the bathroom. If you don't run to use the bathroom, accidents will happen. So you will chug like 2 or 3 waters. Again, if you don't have any trouble getting up through the night, if you just normally sleep straight through the night, so use this tip with caution. I don't want you waking up all night to use the bathroom now. So that is another thing that will help to get you up off the bed. So we've covered so far the importance of waking up early. We have did a little exercise about your why. Why should you wake up early? And now we're covering practical tips of how you can wake up early. And if we can cover now, what will you do when you wake up early? Say, I do want to get up early. But what would I do now? So I recommend the night before setting up a list of goals or fun tasks, the things that you want to do the next day before your family wakes up. Anything from cleaning routines to personal project that you might be working on to a hobby that you want to start to journaling, spending time with the Lord. Write at least 3 to 5, maybe 7, depending how short they are. Things of each category, and then write these down. Now you have an idea of what to do, because you don't want to get up and say, oh, why did I get up? Because I don't even know what I'm going to do. So have a plan. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail, my friends. So have a plan. What exactly are you going to do? Are you going to work out? Are you going to journal? Another good thing to do in the morning is morning pages. This is where you dump, brainstorm everything. You can also work on your goals, whatever they so may be. You can do something for yourself. Say you have no time to do anything for yourself the whole entire day. Same. Same. Mom of three boys, twin under. Well, actually, technically, when they've been napping, I've been prioritizing doing something for myself too. But with my personality, it's like if I don't force myself to stop working and doing things, I always find things to do. I won't rest. So now I'm doing this challenge. Now, so that's another thing. Always have a plan, because you don't want to be lollygagging. Even if it's just I want to color, I want to use an adult coloring book and I want to color. Fine. But what is your plan? Exactly. Do I want to walk around in my backyard before my children wake up and then I'm not able to? Okay, fine. Then do it, But have a plan, and that will alone get you exciting. Another thing that you can have is like theme days in the morning. When you want to wake up early, but you don't know exactly what you want to do. Maybe one day you focus like on, I don't know, self-care. Another day you focus on your goals. A third one you focus on your like things that you want to learn, etc., etc. I always have a learning day in the week, or I try to, life be lifing. But yes. So these are all things and benefits that we can do early in the morning. And if you are a night owl, remember how I said don't fight against yourself, and maybe only get up 30 minutes before your family, just so you can still get that time alone. For my night owls, if you want, I still wouldn't recommend going to bed too late, because then how will you wake up 30 minutes before your family? But if you do it in the night, you can do some of these things in the night, and you'll tell yourself, if I get up early this morning, whatever early means to you, then tonight I'll get to do my fun thing, right? And then have two fun things, because for night owls it might be a bit more difficult to wake. Just like after 4 p.m. I'm like done, I'm like ready for 5 p.m., which another tip is like don't cook dinner at dinner time, especially if you're an early bird like me, because you're gonna want to fall asleep on the couch or something, and you can't, because hello children. So I would just do as mellow as possible. Those are our times to like sensory activities, and maybe take a walk around outside or whatever, and the dinner's already done in their nap, by God's grace. What am I gonna do when they don't nap? No clue. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But for my mamas of the littles, moms of littles, this one will probably work for you as well. So we've covered the importance of waking up early and why should we do it. We've covered the things that we can do when we get up early, and we've covered practical tips of how we can get up early in the morning. So now I digress a little bit. If anyone is live here and they want to share any comments, thoughts, opinions, say hello to me even, I am live now. If you catch the replay later, still do this exercise that we covered in the beginning to figure out your why, and also follow these tips, and that will really help you. But my night owls, don't try to wake up at 4, like for what? When you could just split your time evenly between the morning and the evening. But for my early birds, I super duper recommend it. It has been life changing. If you thought 5 was something, I thought 5 was something. 4, whew, a whole another hour. Forget it. But like I said, I do go to bed pretty early. I don't skimp out on sleep. I need it for momming purposes and everything like that. So yeah. So yes. And then I also wanted to say, while people collect their thoughts, if they're going to comment anything, now is the time to do it, because we'll be wrapping it up here pretty soon. However, I do wanted to say October 1st is around the corner, And last year, in September, not October, we did a Fly Lady cleaning challenge. Like we went through the 31 baby steps together. And stay tuned because October 1st, God willing, we will start again. And you know how I do. I do not clean on the weekends. I only do the routines on the weekends. It was going to be, I'm going to explain more on that video, but it's going to be like a Fly Lady remix. So we're still going to do the 31 baby steps starting the first Monday of October. I believe that October 1st is a Sunday. I do have a video scheduled to come out for that day that's going to explain a little bit more on that. But we'll be done like 2 weeks before Thanksgiving because, no weekends, right? It's going to be super duper fun. So before the holidays, if you want to get on the Fly Lady system, now is your time to jump on board and do the 31 baby steps with me. I'm going to be doing it right along with you. We're going to be doing this together. It's going to be so much fun. If it's fun, it'll surely get done. So if you're interested in that, get excited because Sunday I explain some of the details, and then on Monday, which I believe that's the first Monday of the month, we will get started. So get ready, enjoy your weekend. We're going to start with shining our sinks. So get excited about that. And I hope you got something out of this video. It will be posted up later so you can catch it again and again and do the exercise with me if you so wish. But with all of that being said, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, to God be the glory. Bye.